Hello. Hi, fellow YouTubers. So, I'm not dressed. I'm just in round and about clothes. Where I did my video earlier. I'm Tara. I wanted to come and do a reading today. It has been a very interesting day. I promise you that. But we push through over here and we keep pushing. And we motivate others to do just that too, push as best we can, to what extent we can. And that's all we can do. But this storm that we have had has been, oh my. It hasn't been as bad as it could have been. I'm grateful for what has been, but my heater went off. Luckily, the way I'm situated or located where I am, it wasn't so bad, but no, I did not have heater. I did everything and took every protocol I possibly could for the water damage and pipes bursting, but something's not flowing quite good with the hot water. But management, gratefully, made everything okay for me. So, I appreciate that. I do. Thank you guys. Thank y'all. But that to say, I said I was going to do a small reading. I don't know how long it may turn out once I get started, but just be thankful. That's all I can say. I was going to bring a direct message. Oh, shout out. I have to give a shout out to someone. So I'm going to say this. I don't have many followers. I do not. I don't know what it is with me with YouTube or not me with YouTube, or if it's a certain, like I always say, a clique or a group that you should be in. But I'm going to continue to bring my messages. But at the end of the day, someone is watching me. Someone is watching, and I know that they're watching. But it kind of bothers me with some of the things and some of the people that are watching, because I'm knowing what I am saying, and I know when I make my videos, and at first it was really quick with the post and the uploading, I guess you could say, of the videos. And then it's like moving really, really slow now. And on top of that, by the time my video upload and I'm looking at other videos of the people that I enjoy watching, I must say, it's like they're speaking about exactly what I put in my videos. So now I've been noticing it when I first started doing YouTube, but now I'm like, oh, okay. So, and that's okay. But the thing is, on my videos that I've posted, I know well before, they're already speaking on it on a video that I'm watching, and mine haven't even uploaded. But it's directly what I'm talking about on my video. Neither here nor there, but that's okay. So like I've always said, a platform is to share at certain times, but at the end of the day, your messages aren't to share, and they're not the same. The topic of conversation can be similar, but there's no way that what I'm talking about in my video that hasn't uploaded is being talked about in a video that is loaded. And I mean identical information. It's different when it's a similar information, but this is information that's coming from my video. So yeah, that emoji. But yeah, I don't know much about emojis. Some people say I get them wrong because They say I don't know how to text, but it's okay. I know how to talk. So we're going to do that. And at the end of the day, I want to give a shout out to a young lady. And I don't even know if I should shout you out because of the energy that's on YouTube. But you're strong. You're a strong one. And it's one that I gave a shout out to a long time ago when I first did my channel. And you know who you are. And I still watch you. Very wise young lady. Very wise. And there's a new lady that I have been watching. I've never seen before, but I'm just so intrigued with her voice. And, oh, I love her voice. Yeah, I just love her voice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do. And the way she gives her messages out, they're just so proper and prim. And it's so beautiful the way you express yourself. So don't take this personally when I do this, but one thing about me is I'm the type of person when I see things in someone. And she constantly gives posts. And the posts that I notice that she gives, it's never a degrading thing. It's always something to help build you. Even on her little posts that she writes. And then when I look at her messages, she'll always say little things like, this may not be you, but it's somebody you're involving. And we all tend to do that with tarot because sometimes the energy gets interchanged or intertwined, as I would say. And you think you're talking about this one thing, but then it ends up evolving into something else and it gets deeper and then the energies get mixed in. They do. They really do. That's the reason I don't like to really give specific signs when I'm reading. Because it can really throw a person off. Or it can trigger some people. I'm fighting with saying your name. I am. Because I don't want to just put you on blast. And the reason I keep saying you're strong is because you are. You're strong. I can just tell by listening to you. But I'm gonna say your name with prayer behind you. Your name is Black Butterfly. And I love that name. I just do. I've always loved that name. It's just, when I wanted to do my video, I saw yours. I couldn't post that name. So I had to just use my name. But Black Butterfly is your name. And I love your voice. I love your messages. They're simply put and so inspirational. The other young lady that I gave a shout out to, I've said your name already. And there's 2 names I've said on my channel. 2. Well, I've actually called your name out. The others at this point in my life, I just don't feel comfortable without feeling as though I'm going to get backlash behind it. So just know that by me saying your name, and I said it on my channel, I bless you. There's nothing vindictive coming behind it. I just truly like watching your messages, and I don't like giving shout outs because of sometimes the energy that people send to others behind their growth and knowing that they are an inspiration. I would not want you to go through any of the energy bounding and trapping that comes along with that. So just know it was all in good faith that I said your name, and I appreciate you. Okay. There's a few more, and I will go on as time goes. But this young lady, I just couldn't resist it. It was on my heart to say it, and I must say it. I like your honesty. I do. You just call it as you see it, good or bad, and I've noticed that about you. So there's no bias there. Thank you so much. Thank you. I listened to your message today. I did. And as I listened to your message today, it gave me so much inspiration. So that just know that you've touched a person way across country. Um, I'm I'm assuming that you've watched something of mine for you to respond to some of the things the way that you do. My intuition tells me that you have. The way that you respond to some of the things that you say, it makes me laugh when I wake up and or go throughout the day and I look at your little posts that you put. And I may not always comment. I may not always comment on them, but know that I see. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. For all the ones that are out here doing positive things, help fellow man. Positive things. I appreciate you. If no one tells you that they appreciate you, I truly do. We need you. We need you here. Some of us are not so good with the negative connotations behind things, and some of us are really good with telling people where to go and how to get there. But I always wonder, how much can I really do here? How much do I really say here? How much of myself can I really show here? This is new for me. I don't do social media. I had Facebook a while back. I came off of Facebook. Someone hacked my account, as they did everything else. They've hacked everything. Another comment that I need to make while we're getting it all out. So the reading may be just that, a reading. It's more things I need to say at this point. For a lot of the things that's being said about, you don't know about what this person has done to you. You don't know that they took money from you. You don't know that they did A, B, C, and D. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I've been knowing. I've said this continuously. I've been knowing. How much am I going to bring here? That's the question. Have I been knowing? Yeah, I've been knowing. If you listen to my messages and you listen to what I'm saying, I tell you honestly, brutally, blatantly, in so many words, that I've always known a whole lot of things. I know a lot of things. I just don't speak on them. I always say, when people think they're trying to outsmart you, I speak on a lot of things. I really do. And I'm not trying to do a riddle me this or riddle me that. It's just that I've only been given certain information for me to figure it out. So I'm only going to give certain information, let you know that I've been knowing it. And I spoke on dreams that I had before I even came to YouTube. I actually got on YouTube, opened my notebook, read the dreams from way back in 2015, 2016, and probably before that, to say what it is. I've said it in so many ways. In so many ways, I've said it. Forgiveness. I see travel. Forgiveness popped up out of the deck. Okay, and we have two more that just. Oh wow! Divine timing, divine timing, and independence. Independence came out first. Well, forgiveness, independence, and divine timing. We got divine timing yesterday. So I asked you, Holy Spirit, to guide me through this reading. To help me release understanding and knowing that I already have. I ask you to help me show through these cards. There's a knowing. You know, sometimes people can't come to grips with themselves or to surface with themselves until they forgive themselves. Once you have forgiven yourself, clarity has to speak to that, and forgiven others, there's a clarity that comes to you. Sometimes we don't even ask for a serene peace of being and just sitting in it and knowing with believing. If you fail to put your intuition first and put someone else's above yours, you're failing. You're failing. It's great to take guidance. From someone that's giving you a foot. From someone that you entrust. But at all times, that is not even good. So when it comes to listening to others, I always search. Well, not always search. I'm using my words wrong. I'll look at certain videos to see. And I'm literally telling you what I do. I'll look at certain videos and I'll say, because some of the people are people I've never seen before, and I've been on YouTube for years, but some of them, they just pop up. I'm like, they're new. Or maybe they're not new, because I'll look at the time and date that they started. Okay, maybe they're not new, but they have a message here right now for me to see. And then sometimes I'm looking and I'm like, no, this is not for me. Then some I'll look at and I'm like, okay, they touched some points. I understand what they're saying from a different perspective. Or even if it's from the same perspective that I have, sometimes I'll look and I'll say, okay, but they have a different perspective that I could listen to. Oh, excuse me, burp. Excuse me, sorry. That I could listen to or take note, take heed to with what they're telling me. Not necessarily meaning that all facts are true, but there's something in here I can listen to from a different point of view. Because everyone has been through something totally different. So I like to look at all perspectives and something other than my own. I'm just a person that I always try to be fair and take great guidance. And the guidance may not necessarily come from me. It's going to be from someone else sometimes, but I always take what I know and I think and God has given me, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm working with. And usually I do what I did earlier. I'll build something or create something. That's my free time. That's where my mind thinks. I get downloads. I manifest a lot through, the energies that I'm working with when I'm creating. Relationship. Hit the floor. Relationship fell under forgiveness. Spaciousness. Spaciousness fell under independence. That's like two contradicting things. And I have loneliness. They came out under divine timing. So something I'm going to say right now was saying these cards. forgiveness and relationship. This is not just about a personal or sexual or romantic, let's say, that relationship, when I say forgiveness under here. This is about more than that. This has to do with friendships, family, any type of relationship. You're going to have to forgive some people. You're going to have to forgive some people. And right now I'm thinking you're going to have to forgive some people outside of people you may have thought you had to forgive. These are some people that you don't even realize you had to forgive. These are some people that have did something to you you don't even know. I'm not going to say don't even. You know them. You just wouldn't think that this is who did some of the things. You're going to have to do some deep forgiving. It's some people that have done things to you, they can't even look at you. They can't be in your space, vicinity, area. They can't even look at you. Your independence causes this. I was wondering why I saw independence and spaciousness here together. I'm like, these are two contradicting cards. But not, because independence and space need that space. Because you are so independent, self-sufficient, fierce. But all of it has come with divine time. It took growth. It took time to get here. And it took a whole lot of this loneliness to get to this independence. You are a very independent, fierce, loyal person. Reserved. You do need your space. That's what helped you grow. That's how you've gotten to the point that you are. Stagnating energy makes you just that, stagnant. You can't be smothered. You can't be covered. You can't be just shut down, smothering. Your independence is everything to you. That's your livelihood. That is your growth. Your forgiving nature, your forgiving heart, your blossoming love, your blossoming heart, your blossoming growth. That forgiveness that you have in you, that forgiveness. You have a big heart. Someone is very loving, nurturing. But they're also at a point now that this right here doesn't necessarily mean a man and a woman. They understand that. They understand that a lot of it, the relationship is with themselves. They understand that a lot of it comes from a relationship being within themselves brings just that blossoming butterfly, independence. And with independence comes spaciousness. Room for you to grow. Room for you to bloom. Room for you to blossom. Room for you to make mistakes on the bottom. As I go through this read, Holy Spirit, I ask you to guide me. Guide my hands. Guide my heart most of all. Guide my spirit. Cover me. Protect me. That I may bring a message that everyone would understand. Honest. Work. Falls under forgiveness and relationship. Work. Oh, what do we have for work? Oh, okay. Confidence. Confidence falls under independence, spaciousness. Then we have confidence. What I just said. Independence, spaciousness, and confidence. With that independence and spaciousness, you have work here. Comes your confidence. You're bold. Very self-sufficient, reliable, independent, loving. But you do need that spaciousness to maintain that balance. That space that you have, whether you're in a relationship, dating or not, children, whatever it may be, that may occupy your spaciousness and your need for independence. You're very confident in that. Love. You represent love. You represent everything love because of your forgiving heart. What do we have for work? You're now available for everyone to receive. Self-love. You have received your own self-love within divine timing. It took loneliness to get that. It took a lot of loneliness. Because once you're sat down, you have a seat. You can't do nothing but realize this. When it's you in spirit, and you talking to God, unless you're doing something else. But when you take a seat and you sit down and it's just you and God, you in spirit, you and the Most High, that's where I found my self-love. And I was given confidence. I was reassured that through my work, I would be independent, confident, self-sufficient. But my work consists of certain things. My work consists of certain things. A pact that was between me and my Father. And I had a duty and a task. And then I have a 9 to 5. But then I also have another duty and a task. I have a divine assignment that I'm on. And I also have divine timing that I'm on. So a lot of times when I talk to God and I ask Him, what else is it that you would have me do? He gives me my messages. And I used to rant and rave a lot of times. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Oh my God. Gratitude is here. Because that now I do have and I understand. don't do that. That's not what I was. True love. That's not what my plan was I was going to do. But he said, well, look, you're going to have to self-accept. Self-acceptance is here. You're going to have to self-accept the mission that I put you on. That's your work. Like, that's just what it is. And me, that's what's taken me so long on my journey. And I know that. But I have so much wisdom and knowledge. And I can't keep fighting. God, you just whipping me right now. I can't keep fighting with him. Because it's like, you have to have self-acceptance behind what I'm showing you. This is divine timing. You wanted independence, I gave you independence. You wanted spaciousness, I gave you that. Your confidence is here, you built that. It took you some time, little girl, but you're building it. And I'm showing you the right direction. So I'm trying to be patient with you, young lady, and you're steady fighting with me about who you are. You're fighting. Self-acceptance is what you must give yourself. Give yourself that. Allow yourself that. Forgive yourself. Relationship is here. And work is here. So I look at these two in the middle of the falling of the cards. And I'm like, okay. We have them here. Forgiveness, relationship, work, and self-acceptance. But still, I still don't know what you want me to do, because everything I've been doing, I'm just doing it. Then I have some people listen to this, some people don't listen, and I've been doing this for years. So now I'm kind of pouty, and I'm kind of like, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to show you the right direction. I'm going to give you that. You have to accept yourself first. You have to have self-love first. You got to build that confidence up. We need you to build that confidence up in yourself. We're going to put you to work. Okay? We're going to put you to work. But it's divine timing at play. Because you wanted to be independent and all of that good stuff. But I got your back. Got your back. Self-acceptance. I get tongue-tied. Self-acceptance and direction. Are you going to follow my direction? You going to follow me? If you follow me, I got you. If you want to do your own thing, can't help you. So body is here. So when I look at this, but it came out of reverse. So when I look at the body card, the self-acceptance comes in under self-love. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Give me a radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. So I did a reading yesterday, and I pulled from the realist deck, and the card that I pulled was Sexy Time. There we go with this one again. Got aging again. I pulled Sexy Time, and I remember saying that they're going to love you, tattoos and all, and they're going to want you to come out of, take those clothes off. They're going to love you for just who you are, body and all. So I see aging here. And maybe you think because you're aging is a problem. Personally, I don't. I really, 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 truly, truly, truly don't. I don't. But some may. There we go. Being enough. Well, that's the card. This is the card that I needed. Because I see body. But it did come out of reverse. Being enough. Know that. Know that you are just that. You're just enough. This reading turned out amazing. Being enough. It fell under self-acceptance. I put it at the top of the board, but it would have fell out here under self-acceptance. I'm thinking I need to keep pulling from this one. Being enough. Self-acceptance and being enough. You are just that. Enough. Don't worry about nothing. Love. Don't worry about nothing. It's coming. You are just right for someone. Promise you that. Feelings. Love and feelings. Someone has feelings and they're going to love you for every flaw that you find on your person, meaning your personal self, not the other person. You. For every flaw that you find. Self-acceptance, feelings, and love. For every flaw that you find, somebody loves you for that flaw. For every blemish you find, somebody loves you for that blemish, for that pimple, for the whatever is wrong that you don't like about yourself. Whatever it is. Short toe, big toe, long toe, fat toe, short finger, long finger, short fingernail, long fingernail, short earlobe, long earlobe, a big lip, top lip, bottom lip. I don't care. I just can't find nothing else to think to say. Challenges in reverse. They love you just like you are. No worries. So we have two that are stuck together back to back. And we have true love and creative blocks. Nope. No more creative blocks. That's over. That is over. I'm mixing up my cards. This one go here. This one go here. You will find your true love under the right direction. I got love and true love right next to each other. I got too many cards. Love and true love fell out right together. Feelings, love, and true love. I want to do an oracle. I want to pull one oracle. Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother. Slow down. Time in nature. Came out in reverse. Why is Earth pulsing here? Seeing potential. Bringing consciousness to light is on the bottom of the deck. And the great severing is in reverse. Y'all, we've done some karmic cutting of ties. I think they're cut. This card always comes out upright. I don't care what good of a reading I'm doing. It's always, but it's just in the deck. But I do see it in reverse. And the Seeds of Mintaka, bringing consciousness to light. And I think that we are doing just that right now. Because as much as I complain about the energies that go on in the world, as much as I complain about a whole lot of things that I see in this world that goes on, that's not right, the energy is draining, I also have a very optimistic outlook on life. And I do feel like just how I feel about things in life and relationships and energies, there's other people that feel the same way I do. I don't think everyone is bad. I don't think everyone is a bad apple. I think there are some beautiful, beautiful spirits out here, beautiful people that have been dealt a bad hand in life, as many of us have. Some people just don't come out of it. They find it convenient to stay there. It just so happened when I went through all the things that I went through throughout my life, my journeys. I didn't want to stay there. Nurturing actually popped out of the deck. I didn't want to stay there. This one didn't pop out of the deck. It just came out of the deck. Nurturing. It actually fell on its own out of my hand. I don't like staying in stagnant energy. It makes me very, very uncomfortable. It feels like I can't move forward when forgiveness is not done. It feels like I'm stuck in like a spinning place, a circle that you can't get out of, like a loop. You have to forgive. You have to forgive. I don't care how bad it is. People tell me all the time, how could you forgive somebody for doing something? The stories they hear me tell is like, how could you forgive somebody for that? Because you can. You can. This is too many. Too many. You can forgive people. You just have to let the ego go and forgive them. You have to come outside of yourself, out of you. So that's something totally different. It's definitely spiritual. Holy Spirit, what do you have? Being enough. You're a nurturing individual. Success. Oh, I got two. Oh, God. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, I got the star behind success. We got success and the star. And nurturing came out first. Nurturing, success, and the star. So maybe you're going to be a nurturer. It falls under work. Nurturing fell under work and feelings and self-acceptance. You need to accept who you are. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Accept who you are. That comes along with your work. Accept who you are. There's feelings that come along with it as well. Accept who you are. It comes along with your work. You have to accept who you are. That's part of your nurturing. So whatever you do with work, it's going to nurture others. It's going to help them along their journey. It is. You forgiven those that didn't accept you. You've forgiven them through these relationships with spaciousness and loneliness. You've had time to forgive. You've had time to forgive. It's made you very independent and self-sufficient. But your work, time and space, your work is about to come along with some feelings, self-acceptance, and nurturing. You will probably be counseling people, teaching, counseling, therapy, guidance, socializing. You're going to give some type of advice. That's your work. Feelings are involved. People will be able to see that there are feelings that are involved when it comes to you expressing things that comes along with your work. You may go far and beyond the call of duty when it comes to your work. You may be a person that goes far and beyond your call of duty when it comes to work. You may help people at work and don't even realize you're helping them. But you need to accept that's a part of you. That's who you are. That's part of your line of work, whether from divine or everyday 9 to 5 mankind work. Your work comes with feelings, and you need to accept that. That's acceptance, self-acceptance. You probably haven't accepted that you're that important of a role in people's life, but you play a very major factor in people's life, and that's something you need to accept. You're a nurturer. Time and space is here. Success is here. The star is here. What do we have? Rejoicer. Direction, love, success, and rejoicer comes under independence. Success and rejoicer comes under independence and confidence. What do we have for the star and true love? The lovers. We got the lovers for the star and true love. The lovers. Whether him or her, either one, him or her, you're their star. You are their star, and you are their true love. Because you've shown self-love. It took some loneliness to get through it. It did. But divine timing is here. They like how you rejoice. They probably love to see you smile. They probably like to see you just be happy. Whether you're telling something, talking about something, smiling about it, and telling a story, they just like to see you rejoice and be happy and tell it. They do. Whoever this is, they're going to love you. I did a reading just like this yesterday. I don't know if my channel is supposed to be for love readings only. Because, gosh, I just seem to do those and not tend to get drama out in my... I don't do drama, and maybe that's why. I can't stand drama. Can't stand it. I don't like mess and drama. I can't stand it. So maybe that's why my readings are always about love. I see a lot of drama pop... Well, a little drama pop up here and there, but... And I'll call it out, but there we go. Hierophant. He said, no, you're not going to see too much drama. Maybe here and there if I need to tell you something. No, we're not going to see too much because that's not the path I have you on for work, ma'am. You do have forgiveness here. Hierophant comes with that. You do have relationship here, meaning higher ups, higher source are going to watch over it. You do have work here, meaning God is here. You do have feelings here and self-acceptance, meaning God was there. And we have nurturing, meaning God always. He's a nurturer. Time and space. What do we have for the Hierophant? The Rejoicer is over here. We have the Surfer with the Woman of Cups. So this may be a person that is a water sign or has a lot of water in their chart. The Rejoicer is a happy, happy, happy person. Man of Cups, Surfer, woman or man. Filler is under the Star and the Lovers. Someone is feeling you. Yes, they are. They all fell together. Star, Filler, the Lovers. And this is your true love. And I think they've been through some loneliness. They're probably going through the same thing as you. But it may take you to tell them that they are enough. Being enough. Yep. They've had some towers too. Towers here. They've had some towers. Under time and space. It fell under time and space. They have had some towers. With this Hierophant. The Hierophant is here as well. What's the Hierophant here? This house. They came out again, but was way separate in the deck when I shuffled for it to come out. They came out yesterday the same way. She is here again, protecting this. You've had some towers. Yes, you have. But today it's in reverse. Yesterday it was upright. She is protecting you through this. She's a prayer warrior. She's so lit up. She's so divine. She is a prayer warrior that says that no matter how many towers you get through, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're still going to do this. We're still going to shine. You're still going to pray. You're still going to thank God. You're going to thank Him. Because everything comes with time and space. Everything. It's not on your time. It's divine time. You just stay nurturing. You just do your duty. You just keep rejoicing. You do your duty. Do your duty. Success will come. This will come. You are protected, divinely protected. You let me do my job, basically, is what God says. You let me do mine, and you do yours. You do your part, and I'll cover you. I got you. What do I need to know? What do you need to show me? Maybe your eyes can't see. I said, what do I need to know? What do you need to show me? Show me that maybe my eyes can't see. You've been through these. You have success coming. You have fortune coming. You're protected. So all that you didn't see, I am praying for you. I'm talking to the Most High on your behalf. I am one of your angels. I will guide, protect you, and cover you and carry you all the way through this. Whether you see me or not, I'm here. I'm visible. I'm doing my job. Continue to do yours, young lady. Faith. Do you have faith? Do you believe in me? Oh, I had 2 cards fall out. Do you have faith? Do you believe in me? Do you? Do you trust? Do you trust? Do you solemnly do swear to know that I will pray for you, lead you, guide you, honor you, balance you? Balance you. Even when you think you're falling off, I never let you fall. You haven't fell into this body of water or ocean. You are still balancing. And the thing about it is you're showing off kind of balancing because you know that you can balance it. And you know that I got you. I can see you over here and I can see you over here. But you know that I got you. So do your thing. Do what you do. The gift that I have given you to show your talents, do that. And I'm going to continue to balance you through this. Once you do your part, you've done your part. Comes growth. But you've been covered through the growth from this age. And I'm going to continue to cover you through that age. But you're covered. You're my little star. That's what you are. You are that. Hangman's in reverse. Hangman's in reverse because you have to trust. But the Most High has this. You got to trust that. Reward. You got to trust it. To know it's coming. If I just reach out and then I'm a left-handed, just touch it. Just touch it. Just touch it. Sometimes we want to we have to have visible things that we know, like when there's no clarity there, you're not sure if is it real or not? Is it real? Is it not real? Just show me something. Just show me something that I know I can go on. Just show me that what I'm not doing isn't in vain. And every time I ask God to show me something, to show me that what I'm doing is not in vain, I get growth. I do. And he'll give me some type of incentive or reward to be like, you're doing great. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. And sometimes we doubt it. We do. I'm like, is it enough? Oh, is it enough? Well, he came out right. But he came out in reverse over here. You're like, is it enough? Is it enough? What reward? Is it enough? What success? Is it enough? Because everything I ask for with him, I want my Father to be involved with that at this point in my life. I want you for all the successes, to congratulate on all the balances, knowing that I'm guarded, knowing that you're my guardian or whatever angels you've sent here to protect me, they are just that. And I'm nurtured. And I'm safe with growth and care and fortune and to be your star, to shine bright for you. I always say that. I make my hiccups. I do. But at the end of the day, I always thank you. But see, nobody knows your heart like him. Nobody knows it. You can talk to the cows come home, like they say, you preaching to the choir. Nobody knows your heart like Most High, like your Father. Nobody. That is the Creator. He created you. So how can you outsmart him? So are you a tricker you think you done tricked out on? You already knew what you was thinking before you thought it. Knew you was going to do it before you did it. And I always try to keep that in mind. Even when I made hiccups, I'd be like, damn, I did that. My bad. I did it. Father. Yeah. Said this. Here you go, ma'am. That comes with part of your success and your fortune. I got somebody. I do. You ain't got to worry about that. None of that. No. Been there, done that. We're not about to make a repeat cycle of anything. 10 of Wands. Emperor. Devil Slayer reverse. What we got? That's what we got. He said, because you do everything I told you to do here, young lady. There you go. There you go. There you go. Your sun is here. Your sunshine is here. I never noticed them two walking off into the sunset. And I never noticed the little coins at the bottom. You know, it's so true. The more you read it, the more you see every day in the tarot card. It's so true. Why do we have the sun with the Emperor? Oh, is it a fire sign? Probably so. Compassion. 3 of Wands. Somebody wants to be compassionate. It's a lot of fire on the board today. Emperor, Sun, and Three of Wands. Why is this? What we picking with? What are we working with? I'll be grateful. Grateful. I can't even get out. Grateful for this reading. But what you need to show me. Regenerator. Someone is restarting. Someone is redoing, revamping, restarting. Yeah, they are. And they're an achiever. They're going to do it. And it looks like that particular card, the achiever, really did fall under the Emperor this time. Someone is trying to accomplish some goals. Why is the Emperor here and the achiever? What we got going on? Compassion. Apologies. Wanting to start over, wanting anew. Well, congratulations to those that are rebuilding their relationships. And I think a lot of times people get it misconstrued when I do these readings and they are saying, oh, she thinks she's always the Empress popping out. She ain't the Empress. Look, hey, I'm just doing a reading just like anybody else does a reading. So if the Empress pops out, that's what pops out. But just so happens she tends to pop out a lot every time I do my readings. And a lot of times I do my readings, they are a Virgo reading. Or I do, honestly, tend to say, well, this is a personal reading, meaning my own. So if the Empress pops out, then so be it. Empress don't pop out, so be it. We have an inventor here. And we have the seeker here. The seeker was in reverse yesterday. Today, the seeker is upright. Child of Wands. Inventor. So this could be a fire/earth sign. Earth/fire sign. However you want to put it. But this is fire and earth all in one. They're a seer, seeker. They're looking. They're going to find out because they're an inventor. So when they found out everything they need to know, bam, there go. The universe. Anger is in reverse. Well, there we go, because yesterday it was upright. The universe. The universe. Because everything is supposed to synergize. Everything has run its course. There has been a course running for over 5 years now, that things that I have been going through, the course is ran. It's over. Synergy. Emperor. Excuse me. Oh, the Emperor. The Emperor synergy. Anger is in reverse. Negativity is in reverse. Oh, good. Someone's coming out of negativity and anger. Maybe the universe is working with them. I see the Hierophant here right beside it. Well, there she goes. Synergy. Synergy. Negativity in reverse. Anger in reverse. A seeker is here. Which, no, yesterday I looked and said there's no seeking, but I do love the fact that the beautiful deer and animals are on the card. But the main ones that are very negative, that are most important to me, are in reverse, and that is anger and negativity. We have the Empress upright, the universe, inventor, achiever, the Emperor. You know, I never go on nobody's page and talk about and say, oh, why they always put on the Empress card? They're not an Empress. That's not my business. Or why they pull the Empress card and they think they're an Empress. That's not my business either. Why would I hate on someone that's reading their own cards and they're calling out the Empress, or the Empress just so happens to pop out every time they do a reading with what they're speaking on? and then I bring negative connotation. If they see the emperor in their reading or the empress in their reading and they're talking about something, that goes to show your energy is just what it is. It popped out. Disappointment in reverse, confusion in reverse. There's no confusion. That's why. That's why the energy is just that. When you read certain energies on the table and when you're speaking and you're just in a natural flow of things as you're talking and you're shuffling and your cards fly out to tell you what you need to know. I know that I'm not confused. So confusion came out in reverse. I know that I'm not disappointed truly at heart from the core of me. There's no disappointment. So disappointment would come out in reverse. Negativity is in reverse. Anger is in reverse. Everything, honestly, about how I feel truly at the stage that I am in my life and how I feel about myself, it's all in reverse as far as the negativity part. Everything positive is upright. There's growth. There's synergy. There's the Empress. There's the Regenerator. And she brings love. But the Hierophant is here, which is the main factor to me because Moon in reverse. The Hierophant is here, which is the main factor to me when it comes to everything that's on this board, from the first card with forgiveness, independence, divine timing, and being enough. You gotta remember who took you through what. And just know that it is what it is when it comes to love and a true love. Yours is coming, baby. It's coming, boo. Yes, it is. Long as you keep believing that little bit of faith and that little bitty, tiny, you can't even hardly see with the naked eye, mustard seed is there and in your heart. Oh, that's just what it is. No denying that. None. We have the seer here. All these birds. All this energy. Strong. Powerful. Seers. Knowings. Shamans. Mystics. Whatever you want to name them. Strength. That's what you represent. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it. You got it. You got it, boy. Little song I made up yesterday, huh? Narrowness in reverse and art upright. You're not a narrow-minded person. Keep saying that. Narrowness is in reverse because you're not with the shits. Art would be upright because you're all about it. You're all about creating, building, manifesting, bringing in the new, and making, I'm not going to say magical, but I do believe in miracles. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Some things are so surreal. They are magical. Master popped out because you are that. And it's not in reverse today. And no one's playing with time. She is just weaving on her machines as he is just watching time go by and his coins stack in his later elder age life. And so is she. And that little wheel is still turning. She was pretty young like this at one point. And then she's a little aged and she's still working, but vibrant. Vibrant. With a good living. You need to show me that this in reverse. Good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really appreciate this being in reverse today. Because this is something I don't do well. It's too much cutting. She's got a sword. It's too much cutting through energies and having to realize what's real from fake and who's been an actor or not. So I'd rather see it in reverse. Not. Have time. We have hopes. Fear came out in reverse. It's no fear. People are stepping out on faith. Yeah, because they have purity and they're true at heart. So they're definitely stepping out on faith because they know who carried them. They know who they walk with. They know who they're surrounded by. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Now, where did I put my little card and flew somewhere else? But I was looking for the Hierophant. There's no misunderstanding anymore. There's some misunderstanding. When you know, you know. Fear in reverse. When you know, you definitely know. Fear is in reverse because the Strength card is here and it came out upright. Purity upright. You're a pure heart. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing. Keep that pure at heart. Keep it. Anything else? Keep that pure at heart. Because next comes ecstasy, a bountiful love, a bountiful extravagance of love. Ooh, yeah. Yep. And you're going to be moving forward with it nonstop. Don't even put the brakes on it. Yeah. Moving forward. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And leave this right there. Sorrow in reverse. Keep going. Maneuver through it. What do we have? Death in reverse. Maneuver through it. Because this right here, oh, it won't be dead. It's too pure. It's too lit up. It's too hot. Make it hot, hot, hot. It's hot. And it's airy. It's airy. It's a lot of, there's only a pain here. And the rest is air. Out. I say air because it's just open. Open, open, open. There's a flame. There's one lit candle, a light, that lights up to that window pane of all those panes, but it's still lit from the outside and the little flame. Let it flow. It's purity and ecstasy. That's going to be a pure love. A pure love making. Oh, I don't know why I said that. Pure love making. Fulfillment and brilliance. This is going to be pure love and pure love making. You're going to give each other ecstasy like no other. You're going to take each other to... We're adults here. We're going to take each other to maxing that you probably never had. Because it's a pure energy. It's a pure ecstasy. There will be plenty fulfillment there. And brilliance. Oh, yeah. You're going to be fulfilled. You're going to be really fulfilled. But it's going to be a fulfillment like no other because it's a purity there. And growth and nurturing. It's a sense of ecstasy. Oh, I gotta find another word because that card is here. It's a sense of divine ecstasy. It's not just regular ecstasy. It's not just regular sex. It's not just regular. It's not. It's gonna be, because of how I'm seeing these cards, somebody's gonna have to use logic. Because it can get so deep. It can get real deep with these cards I just saw come out here. Ecstasy, fulfillment, passion. We got ecstasy, passion, fulfillment, and purity. So this person, either you or them, you're going to give them everything, or they're going to give you everything that you could possibly want passionately, and fulfillment all the way with it. But it's a purity that comes with it that makes everyone a-okay to go through with this, with the passion. Everyone is going to be okay with fulfillment. There's going to be an energy that comes off of this. They're going to know. They're going to know. They're going to know. That's all I can say. I really don't even have many words to put for it. And I'm a person that always has something to say. But right now, I'm kind of lost for words. I get a little tongue-tied when I get overly emotional sometimes. Creativity. Oh, and the preserver. She's pregnant. If she's not physically pregnant in real life, she is birthing creations pregnant. Oh, yeah. Creativity and the preserver. With purity, ecstasy, passion, fulfillment, and nurturing, with logic. Man, you got the most balanced individual. I done knocked all the hearts off the table. You got one of the most balanced individuals in this energy that I'm seeing. I'm getting so excited because these cards have never, ever, ever come out all together like this. Not since I've been doing it. Now, they may come out in spurts, but back to back. And then you got logic. So you're dealing with the well-balanced person. And I have balance out here. That's guarded and protected by the guardian and the hierophant. And they're a preserver. They're creative. They're nurturing. They're going to bring you fulfillment. They're logical. They're passionate. They have a lot of ecstasy. They're a pure person, whether it's at heart, and they're empress or emperor. What more could you ask for? What more do you really want? And you got actor in reverse and hangman in reverse. These came out back to back. So that means there's no games. There's no shenanigans. You don't have to worry about nobody thinking about it. Oh, well, let me see what I'm going to do. And I may, and I might want to. No. Nope. Because you're already called out to the universe on what you want and don't want. So at the end of the day, yeah, those would be in reverse. Because the Empress came out right up, baby. Know her. You know what you want and don't want. So you've already called out to the universe what it's going to be. And all these shenanigans are really in reverse. All of them that I find a problem with, they're all in reverse. All the ones that I so happen to love, that brings peace, prosperity, nurturing, abundance, and joy, and hot. They're all upright. Bam. Love. So now amongst all of these, knower, you know you have love coming. You know that this is who you are. You know that. You know that you bring purity, passion, ecstasy, logic, fulfillment. You're a preserver. You bring nurturing. You bring care. You bring creativity. You bring growth. You bring balance. You bring life. Life. Love. As it just popped out. And you're a learner. You're a learner. You're learning. But you're not a child, but to the Most High and the guardian, you're still that. You're a child. Look at those hands open on that little kid. And that's why when I do my readings a lot and I'm talking to Spirit as I'm doing my readings, and I say, well, I know that's what I'm just going to say for an example. I was questioning the other day, why this and why that, as I was doing a reading. And I said, God or my angels say, why are you asking me that, little girl? Okay, little girl. I done gave you the answer, little girl. Okay, Tara. Look, little girl. Why are you asking me the same thing? So that's how I respond with my angels and with God. A lot of times I sit here and I just talk to God. I tell people at work all the time. Stagnation came out in reverse. I tell people at work all the time. I talk to my Father the same way I sit here and talk to y'all. Hey, what's up? Look, my friend. Look. I be talking just like that. That's just how I talk to my Father. You told me that, or I told you I needed to talk to you about. Yeah, that's just how I talk to him. Look, didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to come to you to open conversation? Today I need to talk to you today. Look, you're going to answer me today. You're going to answer me today. You're like, look, girl, I give you equilibrium every day. It's up to you what you're going to do with it. Now, give you little bursts and spouts, tell you, look, this is what it is look, girl. You with these little feathers all in your hair and on your head and on your shoulders and arms and legs and wherever you put damn tattoos with feathers at. Nobody told you to go and do that either. But since it's a representation of what you think is peaceful, then I'll think about it, okay? I'll give you a little leeway, but look, nobody told you to go tat your body up. I mean, I made the little birds and all, but who told you to go put them all over yourself, huh? Who told you to go get tatted up everywhere with feathers? Nobody told you to do that. Then I'd be like, look, God, well, Father, my friend, I'll call him my friend. You told me. You'd be like, I did tell you that. No, he really answers. I did tell you that, but did you do A, B, C, D, or did you think about A, B? And I have to go down, sit down, and think about, like, hey, let me redo this thought and think about some other things that I probably didn't think about. And yeah, just keep it 100. Always keep it 100, because when you don't, that's when you get caught up. Oh my God. I need to go out the camera. When you don't, that's when you get caught up. Because he always knows what you're thinking before you think it. Integrity. I feel like, I be talking so much crap sometimes. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I do. Like my mom used to tell me, she be like, you hit below the belt. Some things you say you just can't take back. You hit below the belt. No, I said, well, Mom, with all due respect, love you and all, but if I said it, I promise you I didn't mean to take it back at all when I said it. I thought about it. I thought well and good about everything that I was going to say before I said it. Usually when I say stuff, I said it with intention. I ain't mean to take it back. Nah. Harvest in reverse. Telling you. People have to have some integrity. Because they try to fuck it. Like, they want it that. But then with you being this, it's so hard for them to just take it. They can't just take it. They can't. Oh, there's a rank in there. So every time I look at her headpiece, I think about Indians or Native Americans. And you have to have a ranking to wear certain headpieces or headgear for certain ceremonies. I do know that. I don't know much about a lot of other cultures and how that goes. But I do know that. So even the chief, he has to go through a lot of things to become the chief. And going through those things to become the chief, you get a beautiful, I call them headpieces. I'm sure they have another name for your ranking. It's earned. She's earned that. It wasn't given. She earned it. Probably was given on a bloodline or something per se, but you can lose it or you can earn it. It was earned. It was earned. The knowledge, the wisdom, the giving from the higher ups and sources. You can't naturally take that on your own. It's a gift. You've earned it. You're no longer in oppression. You've been recognized for your gifts. You've been recognized for your talents. Anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else I need to know? Because at this point, I've got to go because my little kid is calling. You have synthesis and aspiration. And as I just said, it has been earned. You're synthesized. Everything is settling. Everything is marrying. Everything is synergy. Everything is synthesizing. Everything is coming together. You've aspired to create all these things that are here and in the now. For all of this love on this board, all of this nurturing, all of this ecstasy, all of this equilibrium, all of this brilliance, all of this knowing, all of this fulfillment, being the high priestess, your aspirations have taken over in full charge. Your integrity is all the way live. You are now synthesizing. Yes, no one will steal your harvest anymore. There is no stagnation either because you are a learner. You have a pure heart. There is no sorrow anymore. Everything is gone, over, done with. You will still have some things that you're going to have to go through as a human being, but just know you will be able to pass through it with ease and grace. There will be no hard sorrows for you anymore. Everything is passion and love. You've moved off of logic. You were the magician, and not in a magical, mystical, conniving way. You had to reiterate and redo some things with train of thought, mind power to be magical. The sun is here. You're full of brightness. You're full of love. You're full of compassion. The chariot is going to move you forward. Yes, it will. With time and space, you have strength. You've had strength. You are strong. You are a warrior. You will break through all of these things because you are a seer. God is on your clock. He is on your time. You are on his. You have the Hierophant here. Yes, you do. Definitely a knower. Definitely a knower. Knowing things that the higher ups have sent you, brought you information to understand, to know, to guide you through life, to balance you through life, to get you through all the trying times as well. Nurturer. You are a nurturer. You are a mother. You are a grandmother. You are a mother. You are a father. You are a sister. You are a brother. You are a lover. You are nurturing. And you know how to nurture in love because you have plenty and plenty of growth. With time and expansion in life, you have grown. You have gone from this phase to this phase, which is about how my little raggedy hands look, never just being dry. But you have grown. You have blossomed. You have fulfillment here, ma'am. Yes, you do. You have fulfillment. You are going to be fulfilled. If you are not fulfilled, you are going to be all the way fulfilled. Cup full, flowing over, overflow. Creativity. Keep doing your thing. Keep working. Keep building. Keep conspiring to do beautiful, beautiful things, whether it's artwork, painting, nails, hair, makeup. I don't care what you do. You can press a shirt If you're not oppressed differently from anybody else, that's creative. Ecstasy. Well, you already know. You got that. Your emperor is coming. You're a preserver. You're birthing things. You may not have children, may not be able to have any more children. I've had all the kids I'm going to have. I'm 50 years old. There's nothing else coming from this body. I'm done. Woman of worlds, preserver. She births. She births things through life. It doesn't have to be through the body anymore. It can be through word of mouth. It can be through speaking. It can be through creating. It can be through touching someone's hand. It can be through touching someone's head. I've touched people's hands and they say I have lit a spark in them that I didn't even know I had. It said that their body was on fire. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. But at the end of the day, you are lit. You preserve. You're a guardian. I've had people to tell me I've touched them. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's something I need to look into. But they said it felt like their body was on fire. They felt something. I was touched. That's how I kind of start understanding that me putting my hands on people is the touching. Lady told me I was prophetic and I had an anointing. I did not know what none of this meant. I'm telling you, I was just as lost as anybody else is here on YouTube. I was just a regular little girl next door to me and to myself. And I'm like, how do I do this to people? I don't know what that means. Why they don't want me to touch them anymore. And one man told me, when you touch me, this is what it did to me. And I just touched his hand. And I told him I was going to pray for him. So that says a lot. That says a lot. And it scared me. And it made me, honestly, it made me cry. It made me so sad. Because I felt like that people didn't want me to touch them. Until one person explained to me why they told me that. Okay. So I went into a shutdown. So every time I come on here, I tell you guys a little bit of information about myself. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's on you. Whether you want to take it or not, that's on you. But I'm literally sitting here telling you who I am. And when I came to YouTube, I was coming to find help to see why I'm the way I am. I didn't understand it. I was afraid of my own self in so many words. But I didn't know what I was here to do. But now that I do know, I don't like touching people. It's crazy. I don't like touching people like that. I was a hugger. Oh, I will hug you. Now I see that that's energy transference. I didn't understand that that's what that was because I just thought you were supposed to love and hug and give people love when they needed a hug. Like a man came to the store the other day and told me I needed it. He said, you need a hug. I said, do I really? I need a hug. I said, what made you say that? He said, well, I just think you need a hug. No, not from you. I don't need a hug. No, I don't. So I'm understanding who and what. But at the end of the day, some people just can't accept you even when you're supposed to bring them the news. And that's fine. I can only give it to you. Hey, it is what it is. But just know that there's no pun intended and no love lost. But now I understand and I know that I don't want to touch on everybody, whether they need a hug or not. Well, it came out this way, but I'm on a roll. Momentum is here. Momentum. Keep it going, Hot Rod. Take your taxi and push it on. If you ain't got no taxi, get you a bike. If you ain't got no bike, get you an Uber. But keep it going. Momentum. Keep the flow. Green light, go. Oh, there we go again. Marathon. Girl, you done. 4, finish all day. You done did that. You ran another one. Look like Somebody right behind you. They catching up. They catching up. They ain't quite made it yet. They catching up. You'd made it. Fresh start. Yep. Fresh start. And the undressed card again at the bottom. In reverse. I see blissed out. Momentum. Keep it going, Pooh. Keep it going, honey bunny. Yes, you do. Manifest. Yesterday I saw 25. It's 52. 7 again. 3, 1. 7, 3, 1. We have a 7, a 3, and a 1. I don't always catch the numbers on the cards, but sometimes I do. I be in such a go in my energy that I don't always look at that. I look at other stuff in the card. Like this little star on her arm says fresh start. Like that's her tattoo of her new beginning. Low haircut, shaved all her hair off. So she's starting anew after this finish line. But she had to keep that momentum going to get to the finish line so she can have a fresh start. Now, how about that? Yeah. I'm going to do one little, that one pink or red. I got pink. Oh, I got pink with nothing in it though, so we got to get another one. I'll take a pink one. Oh. You make me smile. How about that? And I'm always grinning. Well, there you go. You make me smile. Love and kisses. You guys have a great day. Have a blessed day. I hope everyone made it through the storm okay. My heater went out, but that's all well good and fine. I'm not so cold just yet. But at the end of the day, I have to get ready for work. And I may be doing a small one later. I may. Can't make any promises. I gotta eat. I have been fasting all day. I haven't eaten anything. I probably lost so much weight, y'all, between yesterday and today, honestly. It's been fasting days for me. So I need to eat something. I got some celery and carrots and stuff like that over there. So I'll probably go eat that or make me a juice and call it a night. But I thank you so much. And I thank you guys for listening and have a good night. God bless. Bye-bye.